Alright guys, today we're talking about the Louisiana Purchase. In 1803, Jefferson obtained vast territory with the Louisiana Purchase. You'll remember from class yesterday that Jefferson became president after tying with Aaron Burr in the 1800 election, and there was nothing in the Constitution for how to break a tie-breaking vote. And so they actually just had Congress try to decide that. More specifically, Hamilton actually convinces Congress that Jefferson would be the better president. So after all of that took place, you know that later Burr will actually enter into a duel with Hamilton, and Hamilton will die. With the Louisiana Purchase, and you'll notice right here that it says LA Purchase, but that's because the state code for Louisiana is LA. We paid $15 million and in return got 828,000 miles of land. The main reason that Jefferson did this was to avoid war with Napoleon. Napoleon at that time was the leader of France, and he was in a war with England and a lot of other countries. He actually invaded several countries in Europe at that time. And we were afraid that because France was already upset that we were not on the side of France in the war, because we had signed the Jay Treaty with England, that we could end up being attacked. So we buy the land from Napoleon, and as a result, Napoleon has more money to fund his war in Europe. You probably know that Napoleon will ultimately be unsuccessful in Europe, but it's still important to know all of that. That's why we got that land. And that land stretches from Louisiana up to Nebraska, into like St. Louis, all of those areas kind of in the middle of America. The very next year, in 1804, Jefferson, so I know it says he, but that's Jefferson, sent Lewis and Clark to explore the land. They did so with the help of Sacagawea, who's a Shoshone woman. She was a Native American, and actually she even had her baby with her, and they traveled around this new land to see if there was a river that went all the way through out to the Pacific Ocean. Unfortunately, they are not able to find that. But they do find hundreds of species. They see coyote for the first time, jackrabbits for the first time. They see bison, not for the first time. Bison had been seen before, but they see more antelope. I mean, just lots and lots of things, especially birds and bugs that they had not seen before. The group was named the Corps of Discovery, or the Corps of Discovery, and they left from St. Louis and arrived at the Pacific Ocean in November 1805, so it takes about a year, and then they get back in September of 1806. So their whole trip lasts about 2 years.